السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم؟ إن شاء الله طيبين. كل عام وأنتم بخير، والله يتقبل إن شاء الله منا ومنكم الصيام والقيام، يتقبل منا ومنكم صالح الأعمال. اليوم إن شاء الله راح أكمل لعبة شارلوك هولمز ذا ديفلز دوتر. اللعبة هذه تركتها مدة طويلة صراحة. خلصت قضيتين وأتوقع أن أنا دخلت القضية الثالثة، عنوانها الخزي زي ما شايفين قدامكم. انشغلت صراحة، نزلت يعني ألعاب حلوة، خصوصا لعبة التكستو هذه فعلا يعني اندمجت فيها وأخذت وقت طويل. وصلنا والله ما أذكر شيء. يعثر على مزيد من المعلومات حول أوريسون. قابلنا واحد غريب كان شكله شوي. Mr. Holmes, if you are reading this, then I am already dead. I would like to thank you for all that you did. It means a lot to me. It was my deep scar, my greatest redemption that I felt I had to perform before leaving this world. والله ناسي كل شيء. خلينا بس نشوف. يعثر على مزيد من المعلومات حول أوريسون وايلد، طار الشخصية الغريبة اللي شفناها.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful. My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
يعثر عليك مزيد من شارع بيكر. لما تكون قاطع لعبة يعني فترة طويلة وتجلاه فجأة
My archive.
ما تتذكر وش اللي عليك تسوي. هذا تغيير أو يمكن أطلع. إذا طلعت تصير حدث. في بعض الألعاب كذي إذا تطلع يعني يصير كاتسين، يصير شيء.
It would be better to examine Wilde's belongings before he returned.
فحص أمتعة وايلد. أوكي، وين هي أمتعتها؟ أنا شايف شيء. صدق هذا تخليك تشوف الأشياء هذه غير. يمكن هذه غرفتها. إيه هذه أمتعتها.
Wilde's already making himself at home.
على طول بساط أحمدي.
Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit.
وهي فعلا هو ممثل هذا وجاي كأنه من أمريكا.
I use the same brushes for makeup. This must be grease paint.
كريم أساس. وش هذا؟
Face powder of an excellent quality.
مكياج حق الممثلين.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
It might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me.
حاول أرجع صرف بنته.
No, don't touch that!
هذا هو الشخص اللي يبحث بأمتعته.
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
ما أدري ليش القضية اسمها الخزي يعني
Not quite.
يقصدوا
We have a
هذا
visitor.
الشخص.
However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
الأب.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes, although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
هوسمر أنجل. أوكي، في أشياء نراقبها. عادة ترتدي نظارة، صحيح. دبوس زينة باهظة، هي مبهرج، هي ثرية. خلينا نقول هي ثرية. خاتم خطوبة، إرث عائلي. أتوقع خاتم خطوبة. وقاعد أحذية مختلفة. خلينا نشوف التصور. لا، تصورنا صحيح. سيدة عمرها 25، لديها ضعف البصر، مخطوبة. أوكي، لا جبناها.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitters' ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together, but then father returned, and we could no longer meet.
لماذا كان زوج أمك ضد ذلك؟ خلنا نسألها.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
كان مواعدة.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, father was going off again in a week, and Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
خلنا نسألها الدخل.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
العنوان.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street Post Office for collection.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions,
Mr. Wilde. Holmes, tell her.
والله هولمز حقد عليه. يأثر على مزيد عن حول حل قضية مارس سندرلاند.
A love letter? Aren't you dying to read it, Holmes?
The Times public noted disappearance of a gentleman by the name Mr. Hosmer has mysteriously vanished. Mr. Angel is of around 5 feet 7 inches in height, of strong build. His black hair. واحد مفقود، هذه مواصفاته.
Mr. Holmes, what do you think about the letter on the table? Do you think it might help?
أخذناها الرسالة. أوه ما أخذناها.
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten.
My dear love, please don't worry your sweet head. Do you believe that I would say anything to your family who understand nothing of love? We had a wonderful time together, didn't we? While your father was in France, such a short time, it was enough for me to know that you are my life. I want to spend every minute from now on with you. I wish that it were possible. I love you very much. I am waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more upon his travels so we can meet again. يعني يحبها هي. هذه رسالته.
Good quality paper, quite smooth.
قاعد أحلل الرسالة.
Fairly common ink, nothing special.
لحظة.
Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature. I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
شوف كيف
Unfortunately not.
تدقيق.
But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten.
ظاهر نفس الآلة الكاتبة.
Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice.
هذه الرسالة من الستيب فاذر. Dear Mary,
Stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home.
Dear Mary, I am taking the opportunity of sending you these few lines in the hope that they find you, your mother in a good health. France is a nice country to look at, but it is the same as anywhere. There are rough here who deceive and mistreat their woman or cow. Men nowadays are so dishonorable, okay? They won't think twice to break your heart. I hope that you will be an obedient girl. Look after your mother. That you will take my advice. Stay at home. I will be back before long. Okay. أنا أشوف.
Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special. Let's study this letter more closely.
نفس حرف الام.
There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They
الظاهر
merit
مكتوبين
further attention.
بنفس الآلة الكاتبة. حرف الام.
This letter has a defect.
حرف الكي.
One more letter with a defect.
حرف الام والكي. لحظة في حرفين.
One more letter with a defect. One more letter with a defect. One more letter with a defect. One more. One more. There's the same letter with the same defect in both instances. Another letter match with the same defects.
Okay. نايس.
Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed
على
on the
نفس الآلة
same
الكاتب
typewriter.
زي ما ترى. كان فتح لك هذا. اوه ساتر. والله اشياء كثيرة. زوج دخماري. طيب علامات. ماري مصابة بضعف البصر. ماري يتيح لها فرصة للاختلاط الاجتماعي دون معرفة زوجها ووالدها. صحيح. كان المفروض أرجع بالداية. الروح من مصلحة الأسرة أن تبقى ماري عزبال يستطيعوا الوصول إلى ميراثها. ماري وزوج والدها يثقان ببعضهما قيل لماري أن تبقى في لأن زوج والدها إن سيكون أفضل لها. نصح للإنسان تبقي ماري أن يستطيع. هذا يعني على حسب اختيارك ينفتح لك أشياء. لسبب ما التقى هوسما بماري فقط عندما كان زوج والد بعيدا. صحيح. لم يكن لدى زوج والد ماري علبة معها. كان عنده وخجول لم يرد أن يسبب متاعا لماري. تحفظ وخجول. خلنا اختار سلوك غريب. مرة الشين انفتح. زوج ماري قام بالكذب. لم يذهب في رحلة تجارية حيث عرف أن ماري عصفة. خرج زوج والدة ماري في رحلة تجارية. أعطى الفرصة. خلنا نختار هذه. لا مستحيل صدفة. لا مستحيل. انت تقدر تنهي القضية من الحين. السيد هوسما هو محتال. تعاقد مع السيد يعني مؤامرة بين الاثنين بين زوج الأم وبين هوسما. لا ما أعتقد. طيب شو نسوي الحين؟ حل قضية ماري، ما في شيء نسوي.
I think this case is fairly obvious, don't you, Mr. Holmes?
يمكنها قضية قصيرة يعني أقدر أحلها، بس خلنا أتأكد. أورسون يمكن تكون صح يعني. خلنا أقول الحقيقة.
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He found a crook by the name of Mr. Hosmer Angel. He was paid to make you fall in love and promise your devotion, whereupon he would disappear.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
أو يمكن هذه ما هي القضية الرئيسية. أنا ما انتبهت هل دا يخلوك تشيك على الأدلة أو لا. توقع شيء فرعي.
What is going on?
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Oh, my God. Go back to your flat and stay there with Kate. It's ticking.
يا ساتر.
It's ticking.
فحص.
I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover.
إبعاد تنحية للجانب. عشان إذا انقطع خلاص احنا فيها.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it.
ساتر بكل برود.
A source of electricity for the detonation.
لازم توصل القنبلة.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside. A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. A package with... Aha! This solenoid protects the... If it loses its power supply, it will close... A package with... There are wires attached to the bell and a package with Aha! This... If it
يمكن يكون هذا. أنا أجرب هذا.
Whew. Aha! If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wire.
يمكن يكون هذا. وش بقى؟ اوكي وقفناها. يعني
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
كيف بدا شكله؟
Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
يمكن نفس هذاك.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins. Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
افحص أغراض المهاجم.
Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else.
والله هذا ما ليش جاي يعرف من كان يحاول قتله.
There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
اوكي رالي مو هوكس. Bring out your axes and tell King George we will pay no tax on his foreign tail. His threats are vain and vain to think. Force our girls and wives to drink his will. Then rally boys and hasten on To meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon.
A poem? But what does it mean?
قصيدة.
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks.
Mohawks.
That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon.
تحرير.
And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation.
Independence.
Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into Yon Harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket?
يا والله شيء غريب. أغنية من أيام لما أمريكا يعني independence استقلت من بريطانيا. فغريبة تكون عنده يعني.
JT are the owner's initials.
أعرف من كان يحاول يفحص أغراض المهاجم. لسه ما خلصنا من أغراضه. ده اكتمل. أغنية أوكي أبحث عن أغنية. أحلى ما فيها إنك يعني يبغالك تبحث في التاريخ. شوف هنا في التاريخ حالة التنين الأخضر was a public house in both كان Union Street Boston North End number of okay the green district.
Here it is. That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
صباح اليوم التالي. أرسن دمر عمل طائرة التحليل والدليل الخاص بالمهاجم. أراد أرسل فقط المساعدة على كان من قبيل الصدفة أنه دمر طائرة. صح للحركة اللي سواها. هل كان عن قصد أو مصادفة؟ خلنا نحسن النية نقول مصادفة. ايه مواصفاته؟
He's so funny.
Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that wild? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
اوكي، حديقة الحيوان.
The zoo? What on earth for?
Perhaps because it is my birthday today?
اعترف لقد دخلنا أكذب.
I fooled you, didn't I? Of course I remembered. Here's some spending money. Go and enjoy your special day.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do
لا
care.
نفع معاها.
I've just had a difficult night.
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back.
يمكن لو ما كذبنا أحسن.
Damn it. Such a waste. This Alice, I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's
والله حتى
playing
أنا
with
شاك
Kate's
فيها.
feelings.
أليس هذه.
This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent. And anyway, it'd be better to visit the Green Dragon Tavern during the evening.
خلينا نفتش شقة أليس. أنا شاك فيها، يعني يمكن تكون هي الديفل دوتر. بس كيف أوصل لشقتها؟ نسيت أنا كيف قابلتها. عن طريق هنا يعني أنط، عشان أوصل لها لازم أنط، يعني أستغل غيابها. أنا حاسس إن هذه يمكن المين أنتاجونست اسمها أليس هذه. صح، هذا في وقت واحد. اوكي،
There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for the... There's no...
أتوقع ساعة.
There's no space...
الثاني يمكن.
There's no space. There's no space for this lockpick. There's There's no space for this lockpick.
ما أقدر أحط اثنين جميع يعني. غريب هذا.
There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for... There's no...
تقدر تحط اثنين. ايه اثنين تحط.
There's no space... There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no... There's... There's no space for this lockpick. There's no... There's no... There's no space. There's... There's... There's no... There's no...
مش أخيرا.
It appears that Alice sleeps in this armchair, as uncomfortable as that must be. Alice prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. Well, women are good at that sort of thing.
فحص الرائحة.
It has no smell.
مذاق.
It has a bitter taste. No smell, bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate. A soothing drug to aid sleep.
Dear Miss, thank you for your most recent delivery of shares for my cousin. They are marvelous. As I told you this Saturday, I shall be attending the wedding breakfast of my dear friend, so I will need to look stunning. Please be sure to finish my dress by Friday at the latest. I will send for it in the morning. خياطة يعني هي.
Alice has recently used this.
لرسم مسار الدائرة. يعني عشان تعرف لا هذا أكيد خطأ كذي. لا حتى هذا خطأ. لحظة. خطأ. شوف كذي. لا 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 لحظة. صادق ما راح يوصل لو جت كورة هنا. لا هذا عدلة كذي. ليه هذه صح. بعدين هنا لا مو كذي هذا. ايه هذه اتوقع انها صح. واخيرا هذه. هذه لازم تجي على 2. والله بالغلط. Okay. My dear little Alice, if you read this letter, then it means that I am no longer in this world, and that my illness had defeated me. Please try not to be sad, dear, for I have lived a good life. My only regret is that you are now alone, and you will be sent to live with who knows who. An unknown family. I don't trust the institutions who behave so cruelly toward your father. But please take courage, my dear angel. You know the secrets which allows you to speak with the souls of the dead, so we may talk soon. Your aunt.
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt until the aunt's death.
Dear Alice, thinking of you now has made me remember the past, and as you well know, I was always a warrior. Okay, every time that you were sent to live with yet another family. I hoped you would be happy. But people are cruel, aren't they? It angers me to think of you so miserable in every home, to be considered more as servant rather than member of family. Okay. Suffer so much, but I am happy now to congratulate you on your 21st. That now all your horrors are behind you. You are grown and independent and beautiful woman. I wish you the life that you deserve with all of the happiness that's possible. Your friend, Anna, هذه صديقتها.
Alice was unhappy with all of her adopted families.
إنه يستيقظ في وقت مبكر وهو يوفر فرصا للعمل لصبي صغير. أعتقد أن اسم الصبي هو ويجنز، صديق الدكتور واتسون، ودائما في مكان قريب يحترمه المفتش لستراد، على الرغم من أنه لم يعمل مع الشرطة. كانت طيبة جدا وصادقة وساذجة، ولكن السيد هولمز لا يقضي كثير من الوقت معه.
She's spying on me. A phonograph cylinder.
تتجسس عليهم.
It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time.
ممكن مفتاح لهذا.
Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother.
اوكي امهم. اوه كتب سحر. spiritualism and psychiatry.
Strange taste in literature.
شكلها تستخدم سحر هذه.
Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton.
Dear Miss de Beauvoir, I wanted to inform you that your winter contract has been prepared. You can come to collect it whenever convenient and any evening of the week. Sir Hitson, landlady.
Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat.
Okay.
This lock is quite new.
هذا إلى المفتاح. بس خلنا قبل لا ندخل هنا.
It's shut tight.
يبغونا نخش هنا. يا ساتر، هي شكلها بنت الشيطان. هذه نجبة داوود ما أدري إيش. تسوي سحر.
The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above.
والله طلعت ما هي سهلة أبدا.
Louis Napoleon Bonaparte. It's my distant ancestor, Horace Vernon.
أريد أن أسمع.
Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton.
استخدم اسطوانة 821. أوكي لا سمعناها.
Alice is talking with...
طيب خلنا نشوف. زكرياس. حضر واحد.
Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime. William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago.
لا يكون تبغى تنتقم منه لأنه قبض على مجرمين يقربوا لها. يمكن يكون هذا هو الموضوع. The Times. Mass suicide leaves 27 dead at Spain. The bodies of 27 people, including 4 children, have been discovered in Spain. The deceased were birds of with deadly cyanide sedatives. Police were only able to save one young woman. اوكي يعني هي نجت من شيء، يعني من حادثة انتحار او يعني زي المجزرة، موت جماعي وهي نجت. Yet in deep shock remains unable to shed. اوكي
Word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism. Abraham Lincoln. Charles Darwin, English naturalist and geologist. I finished here, time to go.
طيب الحين خلينا نشوف ايش نسوي. حانة التنين الأخضر. تنكر كأحد اللصوص وحصل على معلومات كيف في حال. أتنكر في أشياء هنا. ويليام هاملتون. ألف وثمانمية وثمانين. خلنا نشوف هنا. 1880 وفاة ويليام هاملتون. From prison for prisoner cross through another. It was a well planned evacuation, but ultimately, thanks to the fast reaction of all those forced, 2 of the prisoners were killed. The remaining men were sent back to prison. يعني محاولة هروب فاشلة. ويليام هذا يعني اللي انقتل. as already know William Hamilton was arrested during Scotland. يمكن ان هولمز يعني هو اللي اعتقل هذا، ويمكن هذا شخص مهم بالنسبة له، يمكن تبغى تنتقم عشان هذا الشيء. under charge of Inspector during that major role was played by the Sherlock Holmes after the arrest and due to his wife being deceased. Hamilton's young daughter was sent to live with her. أبوها هذا أبو أليس، فيمكن عشان كذي تبغى تنتقم من هولمز. الحين أتذكر مثل اللصوص على قولتهم. مرة بس بحتاج مكياج أو لا. خزانة الملاذ، ثوب الصباح، لبس العيد، زي اللصوص.
I should use my makeup to disguise my identity.
لازم مكياج. بس أتوقع المكياج يعني بيعطوك الحرية. نصوص. اوكي. ايه كذي اتوقع كذي يعني. اتوقع ما حد راح يعرفنا. شو حاطين هذا شنب هوجن. لم يلاحظ انه لم يكن شارلوك هولمز بنفس طريقة هولمز.
I have to be careful in this den of iniquity.
خلني أوقف هنا وأكمل فيما بعد. أتمنى هذا الفيديو عجبكم. أشوفكم إن شاء الله على خير وفي أمان الله.